Do you have a very successful business that is bringing you cash flow month in, month out? But at the end of the day, when you subtract your expenses from your income, you end up being in financial burden. You see, this is a very common mistake for most people out there, especially at the point of setup. Let's say, for example, you want to set up a shop. You go to this highbrow area where the rent is very high and you end up spending all this money on furnitures and fittings. But at the end of the day, you still make money from that shop, but when you subtract your expenses at the end of every year from the income you've made, you end up being in financial burden. Let's take two people, for example. Let's say person A has a shop where, let's say, his monthly expenses is just 2 million naira. And at the end of his yearly expenses is just 2 million naira. And at the end of every year, he ends up making an income of, let's say, 5 million naira. So that's to say, at the end of the year, he's making profit of 3 million naira. And then we have person B on the other hand, who has a shop or who has a business in a very highbrow area. At the end of the day, his yearly expenses is almost 15 million naira, but his income is 10 million naira. You see, his income is more than that of person A. But at the end of the day, person A will be in profit while person B will be in loss. Well, because of the excess luggage of overhead that you have on your shoulders. So when you have a business out there, one of the strategic things you can do for your business to go forward is to try to ensure you minimize your expenses and maximize your income.